Okay, let's start this game.
Hello, Shravan, do you tell them to start?
Hello everyone, welcome to DeimosForce Conquerors Series 2018. We are really sorry for the delay. Uh, Basically, we are having some internet issues to stream the game. So I have here with me Red Hair Shanks, as known as Samin. He's also one of the admins. First of all, we are really sorry because I'm not a really good shoutcaster and neither he is. But the next game, we hope to get Fred Bro. So the next game will be, next matches will be streaming. Should be much more entertaining for you guys. So Samin, what do you think about the bans?
The bans, I guess both of these two teams knows each other very well, so I guess they're just banning out their main champs. But Vayne is a overall a very good ban, just because just because in this kind of elo, if a Vayne gets fed, the game is immediately over.
That's true.
And about the Mundo ban, I guess one of them is Mundo main. Or else I see no reason to ban out the Mundo.
Yep. Actually, we really don't know about a lot of these teams because I guess this is one of their first matches they will be playing in a tournament, right?
Yeah.
I hope this will be
game of the
exciting.
tournament.
We see a Brand ban and a Fiora ban. Fiora is kind of OP on the top lane, I guess nowadays.
Yeah. Well, the first pick goes on to Wild Child. Let's see, and I guess he will just go Sion right away. His comfort pick. I guess this is one of his most comfort picks.
Yep.
I guess I won't say that's his comfort pick. I will say that that's the Iron Clan's comfort pick. I always see them play Sion whichever game they play. So they're gonna stick with the Sion, and oh, a Mordekaiser pick in the first game. This will be interesting.
Sion
if they do it.
versus
Oh my
Mordekaiser.
god!
So okay.
We already got
is
a
really
Mordekaiser
so,
pick this tournament.
You actually played two of the champs. I know that you played two of the champs. What do you think? Like, who will have much more potential to win the lane?
Mordekaiser can just bully Sion out of the lane. But the fact is Mordekaiser is very vulnerable to ganks. So if their jungle focuses Mordekaiser, he has a very few escapes. Nothing except his flash, to be exact. So he can get camped, but if it's a 1v1 lane and the jungles are not focusing that much, I think Mordekaiser can wreck Sion easily.
Yep, that's true.
Because
we see a
he has
Braum
way higher
pick for support as well, and a Volibear. So the Volibear is gonna be
hey,
scary.
I guess you taught him Braum, right? One day? When you guys were playing?
Yeah, he played Braum with me one day, yeah.
So literally, if he plays bad, it's on you now.
I'm not that much. Okay, we see a interesting Corki pick from the mid lane.
So I guess that can go bot mid and ADC. This is a flex pick actually. Corki can ADC and mid.
Yeah.
So we have to see where the Corki goes. And as far as the red side pick, they have a Volley. A Volley is really strong in this meta. If he's going Predator, I guess he can just chase people down. And the Malzahar, the lockdown picks.
Let's see, next bans are gonna be interesting. We have not seen any ADC picks unless Corki plays ADC, so yeah, it's kind of going to be interesting. On the stream chat, let us know what you think about the pick and bans. We'll name you, and we also let your thoughts know. Let us know what you think.
We'll read out the comments to be sure.
Let me get in there.
Oh, we see a Tristana ban. Tristana is actually a very, since I main ADC, safe ADC to play because he has escape potential as well. Since they have a Malzahar, it would be a nice pick for them, and they just banned it. So yeah.
And the Twitch ban.
In this
two
meta,
hypercarry ADCs banned already.
In this meta, Twitch got a bit of buff. So yeah, I guess.
I must not fall.
And the Leona ban. Yeah, I would definitely ban Leona if I were in their shoes, cause personally I feel Leona is too OP. We see a Xayah pick, interesting pick from the blue side.
Yeah, the Xayah pick. Will they do it with Rakan? But the blue side has a chance to steal Rakan, but will they steal it? Because the Xayah Rakan lane is a very strong lane. And oh, they already took Braum, so they can't steal it. Sorry, my bad. So I guess they're going for the Zaya Rakan.
Yes. Just to let you know, we are streaming Iron versus Burn It Down match. We also have 2 other matches going simultaneously right now. Unfortunately, we can't stream all of them together at once, but we also inform you guys the results of it.
We'll try to keep you updated in all of the.
As we are seeing, and then we'll
I
have
guess
a 3-minute
the
spectator
Ramos
delay.
jungle, that they picked, which Predator is gonna be a beast if he takes Predator. Just imagine
Yes, we
all
have
his
to-
movement speed along with Predator. He can just lock anyone down immediately.
That's true. That's true.
That's gonna be a huge kill switch if they can play it right. And they got a Draven AD carry and a Corki mid. So they are playing with 2 carries, and the opponent team has literally 1, 2, 3. The opponent team's Mordekaiser is gonna be a lane to watch, because if Mordekaiser can bully Sion, then I guess it's gonna be a really interesting game, as the red side have way more damage than the blue side. Yeah, as Sanjay Ahmed Obi is telling, there is no AP damage in the Iron's team. They have just gone full AD.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to be a AFK. We are still waiting. We are 45 minutes, 45. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm 45 seconds out to the game. We are still in the spectator delay. Guys, let us know basically who you are rooting for to the on this game, and yeah, who you think is going to win. Samin, what is your predictions?
Well, I'm gonna put my money on the Burn It Down team, although the Iron team is gonna be mad at me for doing this. Because actually, if they go all armor, then there isn't much they can do. The full Iron team is AD. All Volley has to do is build armor and health. Volley has a huge health regeneration. So if you are Volley, this is your dream match. This is the match you wait for.
Okay, the game is about to start. Let's see.
Well, if this game is going to the late game, then I guess Volley is just gonna be unkillable. All he has to do is stack armor. That's it. What
Okay,
do you
we
think?
are.
What are your predictions according to the picks of these two teams?
I see that BIT Burn It Down has a very good bot lane picks, the Zaya and Rakan combo, and they have a, lockdown champ with Malzahar, right? And they have the Volibear, so I think they have a upper hand. But if you see Iron, like they have a better late game potential with the Draven and Corki, so yeah, and also they have a lot of CC. So uh, I
Yeah, the
see it's
CC
a.
chain of the Iron.
Exactly. So what I think is basically whoever actually rush it down first. I mean, for Iron it has to be kind of early game snowballing, and for Burn It Down it is basically kind of late game. They have to look for.
Well, if Iron can get a lead in the early game, and by lead I mean get a few kills onto Draven, I guess that's gonna change the entire prediction of this game for us.
Yes.
Because a Fate Draven can change any game. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Even a guy like Volley can get melted with executional scalding if he rushes it down.
Hmm.
And even if Volley has full armor and everything, the health regen won't help him if Draven rushes executional scalding. And the game has started. Let's
Yep.
see if we can see any cheesy invades right now.
We're still waiting. So yeah, the first match of DeimosForce Conquerors Series just we started. We are streaming Iron versus Burn It Down.
Well, I can see a Kudus fan there, named Jin Main. And the blue team is rushing to invade the blue buff. And I guess Volley might just die here. And Volley is dead.
And yeah,
100%
Volley.
Volley is dead. Volley is so dead.
Volley just
And-
goes down. Basically, yeah.
And this is the
Volley
start
went
I
there
don't
to
want
face
it.
check, so.
Yeah, and this is the start I don't want it.
Mhm. And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
Brom came to the lane like without any items, if you say.
Oh, I guess he got too much excited and forgot to buy items. Someone should actually remind him to buy items. The funny thing is, none of his teammate cares. Also, they still didn't notice that Brom has no items. I guess they're too much hyped to get the kills.
Hey, he's just saving money, you know.
Oh yeah, he's just saving money. He'll just get the full item next time
Yeah,
he backs.
exactly. He's saving money. So,
Well, actually, this might be a next level strategy.
before the
I didn't read the
monster
patch
spawns,
notes.
Iron got one kill. Burn It Down is already behind in gold a bit. So yeah. Both the
Not that
junglers,
much.
blue side is taking their usual jungle path. Both of the teams.
I guess the SP just realized he didn't buy any items. Going back now.
We all need support like this, you know. That, especially the jungle mains need supports like this who just comes, rushes to the lane, picks a kill without any items, right? And give the leashes as well.
I guess he just wanted to tank the leash for Remus. Then he would back and come back with full health. It's just a really good strategy. We couldn't actually figure it out.
On top lane, we are seeing some trades.
Yeah, actually we predicted Mordekaiser will nail it this lane, but Mordekaiser is actually getting pushed back by the Scion. I don't know how this is possible, but I guess he missed his E or something.
On the bot lane, Braum just came to the lane. We see, though like Draven was basically doing 2v1, he's kind of ahead in CS. Zai is a bit of afraid, just playing a bit aggro. On
I
top,
guess
we
Zai
see an
was-
early gank, and yeah, nothing happens pretty much. Mordergeisters took a lot of hit. And also the flash down on top side.
Thank you, honey.
There may be a gank in the mid lane. Guess Volley is preparing for that.
Volley just took his raid, right?
Took his red and yeah, he's doing all the chickens right now.
Oh, fun facts. Volley didn't take Predator. He just went Aftershock. I don't know why. Going Predator would just give him a huge lead in this game. He could have had a way scarier early game pressure.
We see some trades going on between two junglers. Volley had to force flash.
Yeah.
But I see that Iron has a better map awareness and I mean their reaction is pretty good than Burn It Down.
Oh, wait a
as you
minute.
can
Did
see.
Faker just flash?
Yeah, Volley had to basically burn his flash.
No, did Faker flash? The Iron mid laner? Did Corki flash?
No. Faker, I mean Corki still has his flash up, so
Okay,
that's
so
what I was
Volley-
saying. They have a very good reaction, better than Burn It Down at this point. So yeah. In terms of gold
I guess I
difference, due to the early kill as well as better farming, we see that Iron has a lead of almost 1k.
Is it 5 minutes 7 seconds in your spec Shorbo?
It's 5:15, as
5:15.
well as the stream. So
Oh.
yeah.
I'm just a bit behind, sorry. That's why I couldn't keep up with you.
You are always behind, Samin. You are always behind.
Oof. Okay. I think Volley has. I think Ramos has a better jungle pathing than Volley currently.
So you are a jungle main. What do you think about the whole jungle situation right now? Cause Volley can actually, I mean, with this current meta, as far as I know, Volley can actually turn the game up. So what do you think about?
Yeah,
situation
it's
right
not only about the jungle meta, it's about the team comp as well. The Iron team has full AD. All Volley has to do is build health and tank, and he will be almost unkillable to a point. Although Ramos is getting the better of
Meanwhile,
in this
in
early
bot
game.
lane, we see a gank and
Ramos,
potentially
and he
Zaya
got
will
the
be
combo.
down. A
And
beautiful gank by their jungle.
heal out. Yep.
A beautiful gank by Iron's jungle bot lane. Beautiful. Smoothly done.
So although Ramos is a few farms behind than Volley, he's getting his team the skills. So I guess he is actually contributing more right now.
So far,
And
this
Volley-
game, Samin, what I
Oh.
think that Iron has better map awareness. They are reactive, and they're snowballing. So that's kind of I mean that we usually don't see in this elo. So
Yeah,
pretty well
and they got the kills
executed
in the
by
right spot. 1 kill to Draven and 1 kill to Corki. Both their carries have his 1 kill ahead in their lane. And Volley just might stole that scuttle crab
yep,
from
yep.
Ramos.
Volley just stole that.
that,
Yep.
that was all skills, dude. That was all skills.
All according to the plan.
Now is Volley looking for an invade? I think Volley is scared to invade, but he wants to invade at the same time. That's why he's always somewhere near Ramos's jungle entrance.
If you see that, I mean, in terms of invading and being scared, Iron's bottom lane actually, warded it pretty well. So Volley can easily gank without being detected. So yeah, it's obvious to get a bit scared. And in terms of warding, if you see that every team is kind of purchasing control wards and putting it. So yeah, they're well played actually.
Well, I think what Volley can do is gank mid now. Since Malzer's ulti is up, it's a sure kill if he can pull off a good gang at mid.
Yes.
Mal's ulti into Volley's Q, that would be a dead Corki for sure. Even if he has W and Flash.
Volley is
And
being
Volley and
denied
Deimos is gonna...
invasion like every time. It's kind of risky for him to invade at this point of the game without being
He's
noticed,
like
obviously.
20 farm ahead, but in the itemization, I guess if he goes 1v1 even now, Remus can kill him, I guess, because of the Burmese Cinder Hull. What I'm getting shocked by is the poor Mordekaiser is getting pushed in. Or is losing the trades, to be exact. So
I guess
that's not
Sion has a better
expected.
wave clear than Mordekaiser, so
Actually, that's not true. Mordekaiser E into W can clear a wave pretty easily. But no one used teleport up till now. And finally, the Zaya Rakan lane is trying to push in, I guess.
yes. Though Zaya is a lot behind in terms of CS, so
Yeah, Draven has a BF source, so I guess if they fight, it's gonna be an easy kill for Draven. Easy double kill for Draven. And Draven is one level
we see a
ahead. because
gank
Braum
in
has
mid
to
lane
go-
and Malzahar almost died. Almost.
Oh no, he won't die. He had his flash up. And Draven ulti, can Draven ulti get Malzahar?
Nope. I missed
No.
it.
Well, it was a nice try by Draven. He wanted to get that kill.
Looking at bot lane, at this point, Draven has a huge lead with a BF sword and pickaxe there, and I guess he's going for Infinity Age, and if he can get it by the next base return, he'll be just dominating the bot lane, and maybe we can see the
Yeah.
first turret there.
And Mordekaiser could have just taken this trade. Mordekaiser could have just taken that trade. He could have
At
easily
this
double queued and then
point,
kited
Burning
back
Down
from
has
that Sion
to play
stun.
it really safe as well. Like they have to, their jungler have to snowball.
Yeah, and one of the SP just disconnected
We see
this.
a
They're
pause.
still not pausing. They just paused right now. Well, Zaya Rakan is actually in a pretty bad spot because I don't care what you play. If you're up against a Draven with a BF sword and you're behind in farms and all that thing, you won't get much of. And Draven got the kill. Right into another pause.
We see an invade from Iron's jungle, and Volley is Volley flashed out there. On top lane, there
And
was a
on top
roaming
lane, they
and,
just dived Mordekaiser and Mordekaiser got killed for that.
Corki, we see Malzahar is about to die, and yep. No, Rakan actually saved him with his ult.
Rakan actually
He's going-
saved
he's
them. It was a
going-
really good play from
and
Rakan.
yeah, Draven picked up the kill.
Oh.
Everyone is just going ham right now. I guess Zai is about
And
to
I
get.
guess
Oh, Volley got the kill.
The
Volley picked up
burn
the
it
kill.
down team
Well
is gonna burn it down
executed.
this fight, I
Yep.
guess.
Burn it down is just,
It's-
as you said, exactly burning it down the fight.
Well, actually they won top as well because in top Sion and Corki dived Mordekaiser and
It was
Mordekaiser
actually a very
won that fight
risky
with one
play.
kill.
Risky play by
And now
Corki.
they're gonna get they're gonna get Mordekaiser that dragon also. So I guess
So
we're
they
gonna
will
see
have
the
a
first tower
huge,
pretty
huge,
recently.
huge, lane clear, and maybe they can get the first start as well. They should
they
have
really-
actually rotated bot, because bot is pushed in. so they could have got the
Yeah.
bot turret easily, but instead Mordekaiser is just
It
going
was a
mid.
miscommunication, I guess. Or maybe it was just because of the grudge that Corki ganked Mordekaiser. He's just pissed and he's like, I'm gonna take your tower.
Draven ulted, Iron's jungle going in.
Well, he taunted Mordekaiser, not the best guy to taunt in this fight. Volley is low, Rakan got his turn up, and the dragon is doing a lot of damage.
Corki is
And
just
I
being
don't know
melted
why
down
BIT
there.
is backing, I guess. They could have taken that fight. And now Mordekaiser just got caught trying to poke. And now the stun into Sion's stun. And they still somehow manages to live. I guess Draven is late to this party, or else they could have picked up a lot of kill in this
Yes,
game.
and also push it push down the lane. They
Well, so
both
what-
teams actually kind of misplayed this. Basically,
Yeah.
they both had the chance first. Burn It Down had the chance to basically push and pick up some kills, but they kind of back out. Actually, I think both of the teams are trying to play it a bit safe at this point. And also we see that still the Iron has a bit of gold advantage, but in terms of kills, it is getting there. It is getting pretty equal.
Yeah. Shorbo, can you please swap Brahm and Ramas in the where the people are saying it? It's actually creating a bit of a confusion because people are thinking about the jungle and
Yes,
SP.
yes. Just did that.
What you were suggesting that taking the dragon to bot lane, I guess that would have given them the first tower. That was the first mistake. And the second mistake was in just in engaging. None of the team actually went all in the mid lane fight. And there we go again. Mordekaiser is getting pushed in again.
Volley got spotted on the bot side river.
Yeah, the word worked, I guess. I think Remus can lane gang Mordekaiser if he wants to.
Definitely. In terms of wording as well, like if you look closely, that Iron has a better vision control. And Volley is about to get caught by
way
Braum.
better vision control.
There is another fight going in the
But
river.
who actually
and
got
Braum
caught? That's the
ulted,
question.
And okay, Draven got caught.
Burn It
Volley
Down
is
is
dead.
gonna lose this fight. Burn It Down is gonna
Malzahn
lose
tried
this fight
his
just because of
best,
that TP.
Okay. I don't know why Rakan
Rakan
basically got
missed.
stuck there for a while, but
Rakan
Rakan
missed.
just got melted as well. Very well executed by Iron.
Yeah, that TP was a really good TP, and Mordekaiser's TP was down, so he couldn't do much. I guess he's gonna roam mid or try to take the tower, but the Iron team has already will eventually take the mid lane tower for sure this time, I guess, and the first tower goal will go on to them.
They are already in a very big gold advantage. It is now almost 4.5k. So they're really in a very good position, and I guess they're just going for the Rift right now, Rift Herald right now.
Are they going for the Rift or are they going for Mordekaiser? That's the question. I think they're going for Mordekaiser. Yes, they were going for Mordekaiser, but Mordekaiser realized it and he just fled.
Yes, they are doing the Rift right now. So yeah, it will be.
And now
also
they've
another
started the
advantage.
Rift.
In terms of objectives, Iron is actually playing a lot more objective focused. So yeah.
And there we go. This is gonna be a big
Yeah.
fight. Mordekaiser is flanking from behind. Rakan is going for the
and
Rift
Rakan
for
got
some
caught
reason.
again. Braum is down.
I think Rom will die
The
anyway.
jungle
I
is
guess.
down, yeah.
Or will he? Yep, he died.
And
Mordekaiser
yeah,
ulti.
Burn It Down just burned down the rift, and they have a rift advantage right now. When I think that
Team
this game
Iron.
is kinda, looking forward to Iron's favor, basically Burn It Down is, trying their best, to turn the game around. And we see the rift from
Well,
behind.
to be exact, Burn It Down is doing team fight way better than the Team Iron. Although Team Iron individually and objective focus plays are way better than them. But in team fight, somehow Burn It Down is just bringing it together again and again.
We see
And
another Draven out.
they almost tower dive Sion. They
Yeah.
almost tower dive Sion.
They're trying to get back to the game. Oh man, that's a hilarious cone blast.
Oh, will Wally get caught again? Will Wally get caught again? Nope, not
He
this
went
time.
to-
Not this time.
He escaped. I hope Brakan doesn't.
Well, although Mordekaiser got bullied in his lane, he's got 2 kills and he's looking good now.
Yes.
But the Zayan really needs to farm it up at least.
Zai is way behind right now in terms of farms than Draven. Draven has almost 2 items up, 2 items, and the third item is almost up. So Zaya can't do pretty much right now with this item set.
Well, Draven got an infinity. And those
Draven
items on
got his
Dravens are
Infinity,
really
Draven got
hard.
his boots up. Draven has a Vampire Scepter, so Draven is actually in a pretty good shape right now and pretty much.
And
carrying
Wally
the game.
smited it again. I guess Wally really likes smiting Scuttles. That's the 3rd time he smited at Scuttle this game. In case of and Burn It Down is gonna go all in on the bot, and I guess this is gonna be easy double kill. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Beautifully
They just got
executed by Burn It
melted.
Down.
Well, they are burning it down right now.
Thanks, babe.
The bot and stood no chance, and I guess this is it for Ramus. You
Another
can't skip that.
Ramus. Yeah, Ramus,
You can't skip
Ramus
that.
got executed
That's
as
a
well. And
lockdown.
volley. We started seeing the volley spikes. If you see some in, volley
Yeah.
is actually contributing a lot.
The volley spike is already coming, and the best part is he doesn't even need to build MR. All he needs to do is build health and armor.
Exactly.
And they're using the Ramus to tank the tower, but it's a pretty bad idea. Since Draven is back up, unless you can lock down Draven, I won't suggest to fight like that. Draven will just melt anyone that's in range of him. Well, still waiting for a big play from Corky's passive. Nothing like that showed up. So what do you guys think about the game so far? Please let us know by commenting, and Sadman will read it out eventually.
The goal difference is being equal at this point, and Burning
Yeah, the
Down
team-
actually got 2 turrets and back in the game.
Yeah, Burn It Down just team fighted way better than Iron. That lockdown comp is just amazing, and I guess Mordekaiser is using its W on Rakan, so that's doing a lot of damage. As for Volley, he got his Deadman's plate now and is going for the Frozen Heart, I guess. So I guess he's trying to stop Draven with this kind of a build. Just slowing down the crits and all. But when you see the Team Iron, Their Draven has 5 kills and Corki has 3 kills. So they got their carries, the kills and the golds to carry this game. Now can they protect them or can their carry perform to that level to carry this game?
Everyone is just right now playing the vision game. So everyone is kind of trying to play safe. I guess Iron got their lesson as well. So yeah, they're playing.
Well, actually, Corki has his passive, and Corki is looking to make a play. I guess he's trying to cut someone off, and I guess he'll just rush bot to kill Xayah. He can just rush bot to kill Xayah, but Xayah is out of range now also.
As I said, they have a pretty good vision, both of the teams, so they know exactly almost where everyone is. So yeah. This volley is just going to be unkillable after some time. So, I mean, that strategy should be for Iron at this point. Is just basically, keep the Draven safe, and the Draven has to do a lot of damage. In terms of itemization, I don't see any lifesteal remover, like mortal reminder, and
Draven
the volley goes
doing
in,
very less damage
but he's taking tower hits, Rakan ults, Xayah ults, and just Rakan got deleted by Draven. Volley is almost dead, and Malzahar got
really low.
Draven. Iron picks up 2 kills. The jungle goes in. Malzahar is dead. Beautifully executed by Iron at this point.
And finally, Iron wins the team fight.
Are they going for the ace?
Yeah, they're going for the ace.
It's pretty much risky for them.
They're going for the ace, but was it worth it? Was it worth it?
For two kills for one Xayah, I guess it kinda, it was not.
I guess seeing the ace on the screen is a big thing.
Yep. They just lost the goal difference as well, so
I guess that will put Xayah on the map as well right now, because she was really behind and now she has 2 kills.
yes.
In that fight, Draven wasn't focused in the beginning, and he just walked past and started hitting the other members. I guess that was the real game changer over there for the blue side.
In terms of gameplay, Draven is pretty good at this. As Eddie say, like he has a very good. On the other hand, the Burn It Down is just going for the dragon, and Braum stole it
With a Q. With a Q.
And just Braum stole it with a Q.
And with a Q. And Mordekaiser didn't get that dragon. And Wally is so depressed that he's gonna die anyway. Yep. He hasn't died in live, I guess.
Trying so hard to fight that, and yeah, Wally got saved, but Corki picked it up. Burn It Down is just cut off right now.
And now Sion got his
Sion
ult
goes in.
to rest of them. Well, they're just hitting the
Rakan
tank.
ults, why they're hitting Braum, I have no clue. Corki goes in. Malzahar takes a lot of damage. Right. Okay.
And Xayah is trying to do damage.
Yeah, Xayah was trying so hard to do some damage, and Xayah get a root.
Now it's only Mordekaiser and it's another race. And I didn't see how Draven died. Did you see how Draven died? I thought Draven had a lot of health.
Yeah.
Oh, he dove tower.
Draven, so what happened was basically Draven picked up Xayah and basically on a turret. It was like really desperate plays, but the
well, he didn't pick up Xayah. Xayah lived and Xayah just walked back.
Then Xayah got the kill. My bad.
Yeah,
and Volley, I guess he's going for 2 kills here. It's just a mayhem going on in the game right now. I can't even.
Well, Volley is running behind Sion. I guess he wants to kill him real bad.
Comes and misses his kill.
Braum's gonna be a hero, dude. That Braum is a hero. That dragon still. was way smoother than Draven plays.
We see another pause by Corki, basically, I guess it is said.
That Dragon Steel though. Well, that can make two highlights, man. There were 5 members. Brom walked in with a Q from the other side and he stole that dragon. Now that's the play of the game. And he denied Mordekaiser the dragon on top of that. It's not just any dragon. If Mordekaiser gets the dragon, it's a different thing. So shout out to Dark Boy for that play.
A summoner has reconnected.
Corki just
Well, I guess
connected.
he's back. Well, Shorbo, you played Zaya. What do you think about this footwork on Zaya? Is it the best thing you can do on her?
Yeah, it's the best room. I mean, I play with it, and I feel like it's one of the. I mean, it's the best one right now. This room Zaya got. Like if you go to other rune suggesting websites like op.gg, you'll see that as well. So.
So this match has resumed. The junglers are going for their buffs as Volley is pushing bot himself. I guess the red team is gonna try to pick less fight from now on. Because Burn It Down are just getting popped in team fights right now. So Shorbo, what do you think the blue team should do to keep winning these team fights from now on?
They're already in a pretty good gold advantage, and in terms of kill advantage, they should rush down the towers as much as they can. They have to keep laying pressure just to siege the Nexus, because in terms of team fight wise, they're doing really good. I mean, in my opinion, they're just a bit disoriented. So yeah, it's just about keeping pressure. Also, if you see that Iron has 2 dragons at this point, that is also giving them advantage. We have not seen any infernal drag yet. Volley is again getting poked by Brom. We may see another team fight in the mid lane.
As far as the red team goes, I guess the red team has to find a way to lock down Draven or Corki immediately. Although they have a Malzahar and a Rakan, they can't. Well, at least I feel they are not doing that too well. And the Zaya route into them is a 3v5, and they dove with no fear. And Volley just came into the fight right now, but I guess it's too late now, as Volley won't be able to do much. And Rakan with another desperate attempt to save the fight, but it's too late already. They should have just backed. It was a really good engage from the blue side. They saw there is only 3 members of the red team and they just went all in. They just went ham. And Draven with another of his tower dives, and this time he gets it and lives.
Ham at this point.
And Draven just got it. I guess they can't end the game, but they can go for a Baron.
They are rushing the
And as
Baron
they-
if you see the pings.
Yeah, they're pinging it and they're just rushing the Baron. It was a really good play from the blue side. They saw there is only 3 members of the red team and they just tower dove them. Although Zaya dodged Sion's ultimate with her ultimate, it wasn't much since there were 5 members. And Corki and Draven were just melting them at that point. I guess the lockdown of Remus into Brom is way too much.
Yes.
If the fight isn't a 5v5, the red team has no chance to win this. Even if they're ahead.
Blue team at this point is like way ahead than the red team. So Iron has almost 10k gold lead with 6 kills ahead of Burn It Down and 3 towers in their inventory.
Well, I guess in NALCS a team named Echo Fox came back from a 10k gold lead. 10k gold, not lead, the opposite I guess. Let's see if if Burn It Down can do it also. And Sion just took the bot lane. And I think taking the dragon is a very smart move
Yes,
from Iron
at
because
this
they're
point,
denying
Iron has
Mordekaiser
like
the
3 dragon buffs on their inventory, and like they're just way ahead at this point and Burn It Down.
I guess that they focus dragon way more just because to deny Mordekaiser the dragon. Because if Mordekaiser has a dragon, it's just a more winnable threat for the red team. It's just something extra they get from the dragon. So to deny them that, it's a really good idea. And I guess Volley is just trying to clear wards and farm in his jungle. What the red team should do is stick wherever they go because the blue teams are looking for picks and blue team has a lot of lockdown. If they find anyone solo or even any 3 members, they can just go all in. Like we saw. And I guess Volley got Sion. He has Zaya with him. Rakan is there. Rakan misses his stun. And Rakan got the Charmin. Way too much dedication for a Sion. And there comes the blue team.
They overstayed, and
blue
basically
team.
Draven is picking up the kills and melting them. Rakan is about to be getting melted, and as it does, Draven picks up 2 kills. Oh, the second kill got picked up by Corki. They are getting the top lane turret.
They should just leave that tower. There's no way they're saving it. They just put in way too much dedication for a Sion.
We see some teams going to the Baron. Their Iron is going for the Baron. They're going to rush it, I guess. Though, like, BIT has a lot of vision there.
Well, Braum is trying to clear these visions, and I guess
Iron
Volley will
the
get
Baron.
spotted. Volley got spotted, so there is no chance of a smite still. And they got the Baron. And now Volley is caught. And Sion missed his ulti.
They are
Oh
missing
my
a lot of
god,
shots.
this Volley is getting chased down. And I don't know why Rakan just went in, but he could have gotten melted easily. So this is Iron's game now. They have the Baron buff, they have the waves pushing in, they have everything in their favor. The only thing that the Burn It Down team can do is win a team fight to come back right now. And Corki and Draven.